what? For your...
On the house itself, on the roof itself.
Your inexpensive homes really come with your 3-tab shingles.
Okay.
That's for your inexpensive homes, okay? You know, not that I'm saying that, you know, the people's, you know, homes is cheap. I'm saying that it's much cheaper to purchase this and the cost is lower to purchase this, okay? Your more upscale homes come with your architect shingles. It costs more, it's much heavier, and really, in actuality, it's a double shingle. And as many years as I've been in roof, and I've been in roof for 24 years, I'm so busy making a living in it, I never paid attention that it's actually a shingle overlaying a shingle. Never thought about that until I opened up this school. Okay, here all this is a single shingle. Okay, it's just a 3-tab shingle. Okay, this one, a square is about $60 a square. The purchase price. Usually you match the purchase price with your labor. Meaning that if it costs $50 to purchase it, your most common cost to install it would be $50 a square to install it, okay? Yes, sir.
How do you go about like sizing up the square on the roof?
You would have to measure the roof.
Okay.
So if someone has a tape measure here, I'll be happy to show how you can actually measure a roof. You need to know, you can bring it up, baby. You need to know, what do you think? Don't show nobody the tape, whatever it is. You got all kind of groups of you looking at this. Take time. Before you can even bid a job, you got to know how to measure that roof. Okay? When you get ready to measure a roof, you have to go with the length times the width. What that means is, I was looking over there, I was thinking a minute. Matter of fact, I'll let you walk around and catch me here. You have a roof here. If you can get a close-up of this, if you want to know what this is going to hold, you have to measure from the bottom to the top and from side to side, and you multiply it. It's that simple. Measure from the bottom to the top and from side to side. Okay? So, we're going to go back on this board here. Just like you see this here, we were demonstrating pictures of roof. But if you want to know what this side is going to hold, you're going to go from this bottom or even from top to bottom. It doesn't matter. Okay? Once you measure, I'm going to go back with this. Just like with this screen here. You're going to measure from here to here. I need you to come all the way around to the front. No, go to the front. Okay, so you can exactly see. You're going to go from here to here, which is going to give you your measurements. According to this, is 52 inches. Then, you're going to do the same thing from here to here. According to this, 40 and a half inches. Okay? Say you want to roof the front of it. You can start walking around. Say you want to roof, you make it bad. I'm explaining with you. Say you want to roof this area. When you get ready to go buy your materials, you're going to multiply from here to here, from here to here. That's your square footage. Okay? Okay? Richie, you have a look on your face that lets me know. Okay. Okay, do you understand? You do? Okay. Then explain it to me again what I just said, baby. Okay, and that will give you what? Exactly. That's going to let you know exactly what to buy. You can lose if you don't. You have to learn that first. Okay? You have to learn that first. Because if you run to the store and say, oh, you know, it's going to hold about 2 squares, then the price that you're giving your customer, you're going to overbid or underbid. Somebody's going to lose. Yes, sir. No, sir. No, sir. Very good question. 3 packs of shingles is a square. That equals a 100 square foot area. That's 1 square. Okay, 27 shingles come in a bundle. Okay, on your 3-tab shingles.
So 1 pack is a bundle?
1 pack is a bundle, 3 packs is a square. 1 pack is a bundle, 3 packs is a square. A 100 square foot area. That means 1 square. Okay? In some of your architect shingles, you're going to find 4 bundles in a square. The reason for that is less shingles in that pack. Every pack of shingles that you purchase is going to have 27 shingles in it. Okay? So once you put up them 27 shingles from that 1 pack, 27 shingles from that 2nd pack, 27 shingles from that 3rd pack, you have just covered a 100 square foot area, which is 1 square. And a square foot area is 10 by 10. Okay? That will equal to a square. You must know how to measure a roof. Now, in this class, you will be learning how to actually look at a roof and know what is going to be the size of it. In other words, you'll look at that roof and know what it's going to carry in square footage. I went out on a lot of jobs and I've had contractors. Now, to be accurate, I'm just telling you that because I can look at it. I've looked at it for years. But to be exactly accurate, you want to measure. Whatever you do, measure that roof. Okay? Once you measure that roof, you put all of your sizes in a calculator or through paper pencil, whatever. Okay? Now, if you got the front the same size as the back, you don't have to measure the back. Okay? Only when right. All you do is multiply that twice. If you got a roof that the size of it is exactly 3 other sizes, you can look at it and tell. If it look a little different, measure. If it look a little smaller, a little bigger, measure. But if it's the same size, then what you're going to do is just put that number down. Say that's about 500 square feet, which equals to how many squares, OJ? If it's 500 square feet, how many squares would that equal?
5 squares.
Exactly, 5 squares. That means you need 5 squares for that side, 5 squares for the other side, and 5 squares for whatever that side is that is the same equal size. Okay? If you got smaller size, then you're going to measure it, get your square footage, put that number there. If you have 3 sides that's like that, then that's what you're going to do. Okay? Any questions? Okay. Now, do everybody understand the ridge vent? Do you? Okay. You got your metal, you got your rubber, this is your ventilation, so you have a couple of ways to vent a roof. Now, here you have your felt paper. Okay? This felt paper can come in, it smells like tar to me. This felt paper can come in 2 thicknesses, 15 weight and 30 weight. 30 weight is your heavier felt paper. 15 weight is what's commonly used on houses. Okay? The reason that you have it a little bit thicker with the 30 weight, that's more for flatter surface. Okay? Because your flatter surfaces will leak easier. Okay? So this one is very, very simple. Very, very easy. Okay? Any questions? Good. That means that you can give me a quick review in the white t-shirt behind me. Okay? So whatever we discuss as far as your ridge vent.
Ridge vent, they help with the heat.
That's right.
Ventilation.
Right. Okay. What about your felt paper, which I just spoke to you about?
Felt paper comes in 2 different ways, 15 and 30.
Okay. And your 15 weight is most commonly used on what? You said you tell me there. Go ahead, what you say? most commonly used on what? On your residential. Okay? Your 30 weight is most commonly used on what, Richard? On flat surfaces. Okay? I need you all, everything that you learn in this class, in this little, quick course, is a quick crash course. I'm sorry, what's your name again, if you don't mind saying? Damian what? Mr. Damian James. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay? You got your drip edge. Now, with your drip edge, you're going to get different kinds of drip edge. This is your inexpensive. Always because roofing is expensive. So try to offer your more inexpensive, unless your homeowner already know exactly what he or she wants, and then you can let them decide if they want to go with the galvanized or if they want to go with your regular drip edge like this. Yeah, your galvanized is where it's painted, and with this one here, it's just a simple $1.99 strip of metal. Okay? Your flashing, which is also commonly used, which comes in the road, and we'll do that in another class. But I mainly wanted to teach you all the turbine, which is extremely important on the roof. Your ridge fence, which is like this. Your felt paper. Everything that you learn in here now is your basic. Everything that you learn in here now is exactly what you need to know to even get started. This is your beginning stage. Okay? This is your most commonly used architect shingle. This is your most commonly used 3-tab shingle. So all of this here is your basics. You can use, a common hammer, like this young man has. You just got to make sure that the weight is good for your wrist, because if it's too heavy, it's going to make your job harder. Make sure it's a comfortable hammer, and make sure that you don't come to school with a little kitty hammer like one of my students, which I'm not going to identify at the time, but you need a most commonly. Can you show him that hammer, please? That came with a very good hammer. You can do some damage. Okay. Anybody got any other questions? Okay. You want to ask me something, Mr. George, in the back? Okay. All right. Y'all want to take a smoke break? Okay. Good. Okay, we'll do that in our first